This is a quite short, yet quite challenging practice that is also quite beach friendly, meaning that you can do it on the beach or in the woods or in your backyard, and you don't have to worry about getting particularly dirty until the very end of class when you might lie on your back. Meaning there's not going to be a lot of getting up and down from our backs. We're going to be mostly on our hands and our feet. It does go rather quickly, so be ready for that. Perhaps you watch a little bit first or you rewind as needed, but most of all, have fun and let it be a playful experience. Let's get started. Begin in Tadasana, mountain pose. You can have your feet 2 fist distance apart, about hips distance, and parallel, or you can have your feet together if that feels more stable. Line up the back of your head with the back of your pelvis, and then bring your hands to your side ribs. Fingers around the sides, thumbs around the back. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable. And feel the expansiveness of the rib cage with the inhale, to the sides and the back, all the way up to your collarbones. And as you exhale, imagine getting longer in both directions. Inhale, expand into the side and back ribs all the way up to your collarbones. And exhale, find a little tone in your belly. Keep that tone as you inhale and expand even more. Keep that sense of expansiveness as you exhale and reestablish the tone. So your breath is full but supportive. Release your hands to your sides then. Open your eyes and inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. And inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips to the floor or hands on your shins, long spine. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, press down through your feet, sweep your arms up, rise up. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Stand strong in your feet, sweep your arms out to the sides and up, rise up. Exhale, get even longer, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Press down, rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Adding on, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. We're going to hold for a few breaths here. Push the floor away from you. Line up the back of your head with the back of your pelvis. Keep your thighs lifting up. Relax your face and jaw. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Now this is our first down dog of the practice, so walk in place. Pedal out your feet. Move in any way that feels interesting. Maybe you pivot your heels from side to side. Bring a nice little stretch into the hip flexors, even up into the belly. And then find stillness in your dog pose. You can always bend your knees there to get your spine even longer. On your next exhale, start to walk your hands back toward your feet. So you come toward a standing forward bend at the back of your mat if you're practicing with a mat. Then interlace your hands behind you for a chest stretch. Keep a little bend in your elbows. That'll help you broaden through your chest as you bow. Relax your face and jaw. Center your weight right over the arches of your feet. And then release your hands and walk forward to plank pose for some chaturanga push-ups. We're going to do 3 of them. Shift forward, lower down only as far as you know you can press up, and then 2 more times. And we'll meet up in downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. See if you can jump your feet forward right behind your wrists. And then jump back to down dog. And then try that a few more times. Jump forward behind your wrists. Jump back to down dog. Jump forward behind your wrists. Jump back to down dog. Jump forward. And then walk your feet a little closer together. Uttanasana. Standing forward bend. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sit low. Rise up, chair pose, inhale. Sit a little deeper, exhale. Inhale, and then hinge forward to a power chair. Hips back, crown forward. Lift your belly away from your thighs. And then exhale, bow. Feels good. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to plank pose. And then flip onto the top of one foot, then the other. Bypass chaturanga right into up dog. And we'll press right back to downward facing dog. Full breaths in and out. And inhale, lift your right leg up. You can lift as high as you like at first, open your hip, but then square your hip. Inhale. And exhale, knee to nose, round your back. Re-extend the leg, inhale. Exhale, right knee to upper right arm. Then see if you can slide your knee down to your wrist, and then back up to your armpit. Down to your wrist, up to your armpit. One more time, down to your wrist, up to your armpit, and then re-extend the leg, inhale. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, come across the body, spin your left foot flat to the floor, extend your right leg straight out, and extend your top arm to the sky, maybe even alongside your ear for rock star. And a nice side stretch here. And then plant your left hand, re-extend your right leg, three-legged dog, and step through to a lunge. Get your bearings, and then do a jump switch, and jump switch, and jump switch again. And keep jump switching. You can speed it up a little if you like, or slow it down a little bit. Jump switch, jump switch, jump switch, jump switch. Then land with your right foot in front. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, crescent. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog. Rise onto the ball of your left foot, bend your knee, and hop your left foot forward behind your left wrist. Lower your right foot down for warrior one, and inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, touch the earth, step back to plank or even a three-legged plank, and move through the vinyasa of your choice. Up dog, cobra. We'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Take a resting breath. And then inhale your left leg up. You can open your hip at first if you like, lift your leg high, but then square your hips, knee to chest, re-extend, left knee to left armpit. Stay here, or maybe you slide down to your wrist, up to your armpit. 2 more. Down to your wrist, up to your armpit. Down to your wrist, up to your armpit, and then re-extend. Inhale, exhale, left knee to right elbow. Spin your right foot flat, shoot your left leg out, extend your right arm up, maybe even alongside your ear for rock star. You can look down if that feels better for your neck. And then plant your hand, step back to three-legged dog, and then step your left foot forward. Get your bearings, and then take a few jump switches here. Jump switch, jump switch, jump switch, jump switch, jump switch. You can go really fast, really slow, somewhere in between. You'll end up with your left foot forward and rise up to high lunge, crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale. Back to your three-legged dog, lift onto the ball of your right foot, bend your right knee, hop your right foot forward, step your left foot down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1, inhale. Exhale, touch the floor, plank, three-legged plank, move through the vinyasa of your choice. Cobra, up dog, and we'll meet up in down dog. Full breath in and out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump forward. Uttanasana. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, sit low. Rise up, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. And then inhale, bend your knees, sweep forward, chair pose. Exhale, right into a power chair. Lift your belly. Your next exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. You can step to plank or jump to chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up, lift your left heel, bend your left knee, and hop your left foot forward. Step your right foot back to rise up into Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, plant your hands, scoot your left foot back about halfway, and take standing splits. Lift your right leg up. And you can lift your leg up as high as you like at first, open your hip, enjoy the stretch. But then we're going to square our hips to prepare for some handstand hops. So it's more of a supportive warrior 3 at this point. You'll plant your hands at least a foot in front of your left foot, lift onto the ball of your left foot, bend your knee, and hop right up. Lead with your left leg. Suck your left hip back into the socket. Keep your legs straight. Maybe you balance in handstand. Maybe you even switch your legs in the air and land your right foot to come down into chaturanga, or simply lower down and meet up in down dog. You might want to rewind and watch that, but we'll all meet up in down dog. And then we'll do the second side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee and hop forward. Plant your left foot. Inhale, rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, touch the earth. Scoot your right foot forward halfway. Take standing splits to start. Enjoy a little stretch. Open your hip. Lift your leg as high as you like. And then we'll square the hips. Plant the hands at least a foot in front of your right foot. Lift onto the ball of your right foot and bend and hop. You don't have to hop very high at all. Maybe you start to hop toward handstand, and if you catch the hover, try switching your legs and landing in a 3-legged chaturanga with your left foot. And then upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. We're going to do some donkey kicks from here. So in a moment, you'll walk your feet together. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees and kick your butt and land back in down dog. And do that a few times, kicking your butt, and you're leading with your hips. You might want to practice this one in front of a wall. You might even work toward hovering in a handstand for maybe even just a second. Land back. Kick your butt. And then once you finish your last one, maybe you get a little hover, and we'll just jump all the way to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Stay to exhale. Inhale, straighten your legs. And exhale, fold forward again from there. Take a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, plank or chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Re-extend, inhale, exhale, right knee to right armpit. Now you can slide up and down here, or you can shift forward, bend your elbows like chaturanga and come into the arm balance. Ekapada Kundanyasana 2. Maybe you take it back through chaturanga. And then right leg up again. Exhale, take it across the body to the left elbow. Spin your left foot flat. Catch hold of the pinky toe side of your right foot with your right hand and maybe extend it forward for the easy Vishvamitrasana variation before coming back to downward facing dog. We'll try that whole thing on the other side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Re-extend, inhale. Exhale, knee to same side armpit. You can slide up and down, or you can shift forward and take it into the arm balance. We'll meet up in downward facing dog and lift the left leg up again. Inhale. Exhale, take it across the body to the right elbow. Spin the right foot flat. Catch hold of the pinky toe side of the left foot with the left hand. Maybe take it into the easy Vishvamitrasana. And then re-extend downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up again. You can bend your knees, stack your hips for scorpion dog. Do press a little more weight in your right hand so your shoulders stay level. And if you want to shift forward and then flip your dog here, you may. Little back bendy option. And then plant your hand. Squeeze your right knee into your chest and step it through. Spin your back foot flat like warrior 2 and walk your hands to the inside of your right foot. Keep your right knee pointing straight ahead and walk your hands toward the upper left corner of your mat for warrior dog. Most important thing is your right knee is aimed toward the pinky toe side of your foot, not dropping in. Your legs are stretching apart and you're stretching your spine long. Maybe even creep your fingers a little more forward. On your next inhale, take it back to a regular lunge. And then lower your back knee down to the floor and take lizard. You can come down onto your forearms or blocks if you have them. You can turn your right toes out just as long as your knees and toes point in the same direction. You could also come upright and twist to the right, and then squeeze your left heel into your seat, maybe catching hold of the foot for a quad stretch, hip flexor stretch. You can bend your right elbow to draw your heel in. You could lower down onto your left forearm again if that feels okay. And enjoy the stretch. On an inhale, release without slingshotting your foot, and then plant your hands and back to down dog. Second side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, scorpion dog. Press a little more weight into your left hand, and then maybe shift your shoulders forward and flip your dog. Exhale, plant your left hand, squeeze your left knee into your chest and step through to a lunge. Spin your back foot flat, walk your hands inside, take warrior dog on this side. Walk your hands to the upper right corner of your mat if you're practicing with a mat. Keep your left knee moving toward the pinky toe side of your foot. Stretch your legs apart, lengthen through your spine. And then let's walk back to center, walk back to a lunge, lower the back knee down, and set up for lizard. You could turn your left toes out if that helps you keep your knee in line with your toes. You could keep your back knee lifted for a while or lower it down or come onto your forearms. And if you like, you can walk yourself upright again if you were down and take it into a twist. Twist your belly to the left. Squeeze your right heel into your seat. Maybe catch hold of your foot. You could draw your hips back toward your heel to make that a little easier. Maybe lower down to your forearm or even come onto the pinky toe side of your left foot. But do keep your knees and toes aligned. Release gently and make your way back to lunge, then downward facing dog. Then inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees and step or jump forward. Standing forward bend. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, start to bend your knees, sit low, 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 and have a seat. Extend your legs out in front of you for Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Hinge forward at your hips, lengthen your spine. It's fine to bend your knees here. You also might like to sit up on a blanket. Prioritize lengthen the spine over going deeper. With every inhale, you can even back out of the fold a little. With every exhale, then find maybe a little more depth. And keep your spine long as you come up out of the fold. Bend your knees and lower down to your back. Stretch your arms out to a T. Scoot your hips over to one side and drop your knees to the other side for a gentle twist. You can turn your head in the opposite direction if that feels comfortable. And then back to center, press into your feet, scoot your hips the other way, drop your knees the other way, maybe turn your head, just a little wind down. And then come back to center. And before we take Shavasana, let's hug the knees into the chest. Show the bottoms of your feet to the sky. Maybe grab onto your ankles or shins for happy baby, or the pinky edges of your feet. You can rock from side to side, bend and straighten one leg at a time or both legs, whatever feels interesting. Could even bring your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly on your back. And then come back to center and extend your legs for Shavasana. And let yourself get really comfortable in Shavasana. Relax your belly so it's free to rise and fall as you breathe. Close your eyes or keep them open, but relaxed if that feels more comfortable. Consciously start to deepen your breath, add small movements into your body, and transition to seated in whichever way feels most natural and organic to you. And join your hands at your heart center and bow in a gesture of gratitude for all of the strength, wisdom, and beauty that is always present within you.